making up some breakfast. I've got some granola, brown sugar, powdered milk, and some dried blueberries. To that I'm going to add some hot water. Alright, let's get a coffee going and some oatmeal. I got up early. It rained last night, so everything's a little bit wet. I'd like to let it dry off before I leave, but the wind is already sort of picking up. Could be a windy day again today. Well, it's official. I am windbound. I tried. I paddled out into this little lake and hit the headwind and couldn't make any progress. I got about a kilometer. The boat was blowing all over the place, and I finally gave up, and the wind brought me back in 5 minutes. So that's it. It's a wind day for me, a 0 day as the hikers would say. It's only going to get worse if I get to the next lake, Granite Lake. I thought I could get there, but that's a bigger lake and conditions will be worse. And they're going to get worse through the day. I checked the weather forecast on my Zoleo. 29 km/h winds later today. That's just too much. I can't paddle in that. So here I am, windbound for the day. That's what books are for. This is Sea Lord by Bernard Cornwell. I really like Cornwell. He does a lot of historical fiction. He's famous for the Sharp series and what I call the Uhtred series, but it's that Viking series that they made into a mini series and then a movie on Netflix. Really like his writing. The wind has dropped significantly. I'm toying with the idea of packing up and going. It is, I don't know, what is it now? 11:30, something like that. Yep. I'm going to give it another half an hour. If it stays like this, I'm going to go. There's still wind, but it's manageable. Before it simply wasn't manageable. I'll check my forecast as well. Maybe we'll get half a day of travel in today. Much better than I dealt with this morning. This morning I didn't even have time to reach forward and turn on the camera. I had to be paddling constantly. Another gust. Okay. Don't like those gusts. But I'm still, blew me off course a little bit, but not like this morning. Another one, smaller, lighter, no big deal. I got time to do stuff. Okay, let's salvage what we can of this day and make some progress. This is very cool. There's a caribou up ahead, swimming across the lake. And my big camera is in my case, so I'm going to do the best to capture it with my GoPro. A little bit closer. Of course, it's a gusty day when this happens. Nice, really nice. Yeah, my big lens is packed. I'll never get it out in time. This one's new. Looks like a female. The antlers are small and the velvet's coming off. That was cool. That was really cool. This day I didn't make very many kilometers. I got up from camp, paddled the rest of McQuaid Lake, and saw a caribou. I was lucky enough to see a caribou. Then I moved on and did a couple portages into Granite Lake, and then the winds and the rain picked up, and the best I could do was just to cross the lake and find a new campsite. That's a whopping total of 5.2 kilometers, probably the shortest day of the entire trip. What a day for weather. I did the crossing on Granite Lake after the portage, and it's starting to rain hard. The wind is picking up again. Found this beautiful campsite. That's good enough. Not very many kilometers today, but at least I moved, and yes, some progress. Well, the weather isn't great, but I'm now under a tarp and I've got this great campsite. There's a big fire pit here, benches, a rock table. I'm pretty set up. There's tons of space here for tents. You could put 20 tents here if you had to. I'm going to put mine really close, right by the shelter, and that way all my stuff is nice and together. Nice. Nice and warm. Yeah, this is the first chilly day of this trip, I think. I usually don't build a campfire when I'm camping in the summertime, but it feels right now. The heat is nice, and the smoke is also keeping the bugs away. The black flies, this is a pretty good campsite, but there are still some black flies here, and they like to find me, so the smoke is helping. That was a great campsite. Well, this is cool. I haven't seen a canoe other than this one in 10 days. And it looks like 2, maybe 3 boats ahead, heading straight in my direction. Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Morning, guys. It's June, and not the most popular time of year to paddle in Wabakimi, but I'm starting to run into other canoe trippers because I'm in one of the most popular parts of the park. I've now traveled about 130 kilometers, and since leaving Lower Wabakimi Lake, I have been traveling upstream. Now that I'm on Granite Lake, I'm heading upstream in the Allanwater River system. Many people take the train to the Allanwater Bridge and paddle down the Allanwater to Wabakimi Lake and then on to other destinations like Whitewater or Smooth Rock Lake. The Allanwater is known for its rapids and strong currents. Over the next couple of days, I'm going to have my work cut out for me.